Hi everyone, it's Kerry for those of you who haven't met me before, and today I'm looking at Psalm 14. And I just want to say that I love that David is so honest in his Psalms, because I don't know about you, but I can be incredibly frustrated and annoyed and angry at times, and a lot of times that can be because I feel like God's not acting or moving in a situation. So I feel so encouraged actually by these videos, just first off as a reminder that we can be as honest and as real as this with God. So I want to just start by reading verses 2 and 3. And the focus of this psalm is really David complaining that those who are evil and those who don't believe in God seem to get away with it, and they seem to oppress the poor. And he says, "The Lord looks down from heaven on the entire human race. He looks to see if anyone is truly wise, if anyone seeks God. But no, all have turned away. All have become corrupt. No one does good, not a single one." And I don't know about you, but before COVID and after COVID, I can see so many situations where it feels like the poor and the vulnerable are trampled on and are left out in the cold. And I know we certainly see it in Notting Hill, that there are more people around who seem destitute, who seem in need. And across the world, particularly as a result of COVID, people who already were suffering so much injustice with no access to food, clean water, healthcare, all of those groups are suffering now more than ever. And for me, as someone who's really passionate about this kind of thing, I can feel that frustration of David. Why is this happening, and where is God? And I think the thing that really encourages me is what's said towards the end. And it starts at verse 5. "For God is with those who obey him. The wicked frustrate the plans of the oppressed, but the Lord will protect his people." And here I just feel it's such an encouragement to all of us that as we choose to obey God in our lives, we know in his promise that he will be with us, and we know also that the plans of the oppressed will be brought to fruition. And so I just want to encourage all of us to think about how can we obey God, as then we'll know, number one, that he's with us, and number two, that there will be justice and there will be answers to these big questions of why injustice is happening in our world. So take care, all of you, bless you, and I can't wait to hear the rest of these Psalms.